everyone, so today I am back with another Vitacost haul. I haven't done one of these in a very long time, so I thought I would show you what I got recently. It's actually not one of my biggest Vitacost orders, but I thought I would show you anyway, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm actually waiting on another bigger order, so just let me know if you would like to see what I got. I did get a mixture of food and new beauty products by primarily Natural, so let me know if you want to see that. So first off, I got some pasta. Now I'm not a big pasta eater anymore, which is very weird because before going gluten-free I used to love eating pasta. Whenever I would go to restaurants, that's always what I would order, and you know, I would get told all the time, like, why do you order pasta? It's like such a cheap dish to make. But I don't know, like just the sauces that they would put on the dishes would make it so exciting, and I enjoyed, you know, all the flavors and the cheeses. But ever since going gluten-free, I just fell off of loving pasta. But I always like to have it on hand, so I like to get the Ancient Harvest brand, which looks like this, and they have, you know, a great variety of different types of pastas. So, you know, I just like alternate with my favorites, but these are great because not only are they gluten-free, but they're made out of quinoa. So, you know, even if you're not gluten-free, these are very healthy for you. Quinoa is like a complete protein. It's a very healthy grain, so even if you're not gluten-free, you would benefit from eating something like this. So I got the spaghetti, which, you know, is super grain, whole grain, and then I got the Rotelle, which I love using more so in the summer when I make just cold pastas with some mayo, tuna, even add some peppers and shredded carrots and onions. It makes a very nice cold pasta. Next, as always, I have some Kind bars, and I got my favorite flavor, which is a dark chocolate, nuts, and sea salt. I always like to have these in my pantry because they are such an easy snack to grab if you're in a rush. You know, it has protein, healthy fats, and it's such a great snack. And I like to keep these in my purse. However, now that it's summer, it's not as convenient because the dark chocolate does melt, so it kind of gets messy. But when the heat is not an issue, I always carry these in my purse. And next I have some wild rice, and this is by the brand Lundberg. And I really like wild rice, and for those who don't know, wild rice isn't actually a rice, it's actually a grass. But I love adding this to my quinoa or brown rice. And next I have some dark kidney beans. I really like adding these to my salads, so I will make a bag of these in the crock pot just for like 5 hours on high or 3 hours. No, it's actually 5 hours on high or 7 on low. Then I just rinse them, keep them in my fridge, and they're great to add into your salads. They give you such an amazing source of protein and fiber, and it really changes, you know, things up a little bit. So I'll have these, and then I'll have other types of beans. I'll have chickpeas as well, and I don't seem to find this at my local Costco and things like that, so Vitacost always has a great value for all types of beans. So this time I got the dark red kidney beans. Now, if you're familiar with my Vitacost hauls on my channel, you've seen this a million times. I get the Annie's Naturals organic ketchup a bunch. It's so good. I'm not even too crazy about ketchup. I'll like it and crave it once in a while, but I'm gonna tell you, if you like ketchup, you'll love this one. It has that real tomato flavor, and it's not as acidic as, you know, your typical Heinz and regular ketchup. And if you read the ingredients, they're pretty straightforward and healthy, so I would definitely recommend getting this. I think it's just as cheap as regular ketchup, so I really recommend it. Alright, so now I got some chocolate, and I always get these, and you probably have seen them. I got the dark chocolate with 88% cocoa. It's organic, non-GMO verified, and gluten-free. I just got 2 of these. I use these just to eat them on its own. You know, I'll cut it up in squares. I'll just break it up in squares and keep it in a container. I'll have like 2 or 3 pieces each night, or I'll use this one to make chocolate mousse because it's very rich, very low in sugar, and it makes an amazing chocolate mousse. Now too, for baking, I always like to get and I got 2 of these. I always like to get the Enjoy Life dark chocolate morsels. I really like these because they're very allergy friendly. I'm not too concerned about the other allergens. I look out for gluten, but you know, in case you're wondering, they are dairy, nut, and soy free as well. I really love the taste of these. Have to be honest, sometimes I'll have, you know, I'll have like these small bowls. I have these small bowls, part of my set, that are so tiny, and I'll fill it up, and this is sometimes my treat too. Which is bad because then by the time I need them to bake, which is what they're made for, then I don't have them. But this is really good. They're great in pancakes, they're great in cupcakes, and anything that you would need to use dark chocolate chips. And because they're dark chocolate, they don't have as much sugar. They still have a little bit, let me see actually, they have 5 grams, which is not too bad. So I really like this. It tastes so good. I really recommend it. All right, so we're still with baking, and I got some organic powdered sugar. And you know, these aren't things that I get all the time because it takes me a while to go through them. But I like to get small packages, and I do like to get organic kinds. So at Costco, they'll have like 10 pounds of sugar. I don't need that. Even like, I don't think I would even go through that during Christmas, and I bake a lot, but I just decided to get a small pack because they last me a long time. So I got the certified organic sugar, powder sugar, by Vitacost. It's actually their brand, and it comes in a BPA-free bag, which is great. But now I'm so excited because I finally got the OXO container. So as soon as I'm done filming the haul, I will transfer it into my containers, and it looks so much neater. But if you don't, then it's good to know it's BPA-free. I actually have used a little bit. Sometimes when I'm craving something sweet, I will make popcorn the old-fashioned way and just sprinkle it a little bit with powdered sugar. You know, it's not ideal, but it's better than eating the, you know, old-fashioned buttery pack. Then I also got regular sugar, which again, I only use when I bake. This is by Woodstock. It's their pure canned sugar. It's so funny because it's their classic sugar, but if you're used to your normal classic sugar, it's usually so crystal white. And this one is white, but it has like a beige tint to it. I also got some steel cut oats, which I love. It's the first time I'm actually getting this brand. Usually I get it by, don't remember the name. Oh, Bob's Red Mill. Usually I get that one, which is fine, but I don't think this should vary that much, you know, amongst brands. And I think this time when I looked and compared the ounces, this was a better value. Oh, and I think the Bob's Red Mill one that I was getting, it was gluten-free because I want to make sure there's no contamination and it's not processed in the same facility as other oats, but it wasn't organic. So this had the whole bunch, you know, it made it just better, in my opinion. Right, so now we're done with food and we're going to be moving on to other products, and it's mostly cleaning products. I have the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Room Freshener. I have bought, and I don't know if I've mentioned it as a favorite because it definitely is. I like the lemon verbena scent a lot better. And now I order the lavender scent because I'm such a big fan of lavender, and I would have thought that this would have been my favorite. Now I have smelt it and it smells really good, but it's still not on par at the same level as my lemon verbena. The lemon verbena is just such a clean, fresh scent. This is clean, but it's not your typical lavender that you're probably expecting. And next up, I have the MyChelle Deep Repair Cream, and it comes in a box like this. And I got this mostly for a night cream because I was running out of my night cream and I needed to try a new one. And sometimes after repurchasing creams or trying out, like I'm always, by the time I finish a product, I feel very inclined to try new ones, unless I really, really like it, then I keep repurchasing it, which I have a lot of those. But in this case, I was ready to try a different night cream, and this is not specifically for night, but it's specifically for dry skin, which is what I have. Now, I wouldn't put this in the morning now that we're into summer, just because I'm afraid that my skin would get too oily, but in the winter, I'm sure it could handle it. So I'm excited to try this. It's on the pricier side, definitely pricier than your Andalou Natural products. It doesn't have, you know, a strong scent at all, but it has a touch of florally, like it's very subtle. There's like kind of a floral scent to it. So I think it runs at about $35, I'm not sure, but but you know, it has 1.2 fluid ounces, which is very normal for creams. So I will keep you posted on how I like this. Last but not least, I have 2 detergents to show you. I got the Method Antibacterial Bathroom Cleaner. It kills 99.9% of household germs. You probably have seen a similar product on one of my favorite videos because I did love, and I still like, a similar product. It had the same bottle, but I think instead of saying bathroom cleaner, it said like tile and tub cleaner. I love that one, and it did an amazing job, but I don't think it had the antibacterial properties. So this one actually smells similar, the ingredients are similar, but it does have the antibacterial properties to it. So it just makes it a better product in my opinion, just because of that. Lastly, I have the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day in the scent Lemon Verbena, which I love, like I said. And this is the multi-surface concentrate. It looks like this. And I've been hooked on Mr. Clean for years. I've loved the classic scent, which is that yellow detergent. Then they came out with the Febreze and the Dawn scent. I mean, I just love it. I think it cleans amazing. It leaves your house smelling really good. And that's all I've been using. However, since I've been trying to switch to more natural products, I found that it was really easy to switch to, I don't know, like dishwasher tablets, like little things like that, laundry detergent, but the Mr. Clean one was the tougher one to replace. So I finally did, and now I like this one even more than I like Mr. Clean. So I'll squirt this in a gallon of water, just a little bit. It actually tells you how much, but I don't even think you need as much as they tell you. They say you need a quarter cup in a gallon of water. I tried that, I think it's too much. So I just like kind of eyeball it at this point. So as you can see, I've used quite a lot of it, so I wanted to give you that feedback. Mr. Clean leaves your house smelling good, but it's only within the first hour or two. Then like the musky smell kind of kicks in, whereas this leaves your house smelling so nice for a while. It just lingers around. It's almost like you sprayed the other room freshener a million times around the house. I get this off of Vitacost because it's cheaper than getting it at your Whole Foods, but check, you know, anywhere you want. I will leave all the links for everything that I got down below. Also, let me know if you would be interested in seeing a video on my favorite detergents that I clean with, since I switched to like greener alternatives. I think I'm pretty much set with switching around. I found my, you know, current new greener favorites. So this was definitely the trickier one, the Mr. Clean. But I've replaced Pledge, you know, my laundry detergent, my dish detergent, all of that. I still have to move on to Windex, but if you want to see a video on my current and favorite test tried detergents, let me know and I will make a video on that. Alright, so that was it for my Vitacost haul. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below with your input, anything that you want to tell me, what you thought of the video, what products you liked, if you have any recommendations that I should try or know about, and also don't forget to let me know what other videos you want to see from me. And while you're at it, if you really enjoyed the video, don't forget to like the video because that really helps me. And yeah, I really enjoy all your input. That's like my favorite thing to do as soon as I upload a video is I'm so antsy to read your comments and your feedback. That's what makes it fun. If you guys weren't leaving your feedback, then it just feels like I'm talking to a wall. So that's like all part of the excitement of making videos, is just like waiting to hear your feedback. So I really appreciate all of those who put a little bit into commenting. I know we're all busy, so thank you so much for all of you that do and take your time to comment on my videos, and you're really sweet and I really appreciate it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.